It's 2015, 10 years since the last Star Wars movie and over 30 years since the last time we saw Han, Luke, and Leia. Now under the control of Disney and J.J. Abrams, we get the next installment in the Star Wars franchise, but was it worth the wait? Well, the Force was clearly in some kind of coma, but has indeed been awakened. The Force has gotten a good night's sleep and is finally ready to start its day. The Force overslept and now, fuck it. The movie is great. It is without a doubt the Star Wars movie fans have been waiting for. Basically, you get the evil First Order doing evil things. They're pretty much a new empire because they sucked the first time around, and their evil publicist was probably like, hey, you need to rebrand because that was really bad. Then there's the Resistance, which is fighting for peace and justice and the American way. Basically, the rebellion from the original trilogy. They even had the same insignia. Let's talk characters. The characters you loved from the originals are back. Han and Leia are front and center for most of it. They're very integral to the plot, and it's a very emotional story. Luke, on the other hand, I won't talk about. But he is in the movie and plays a key role despite not being in the trailers. He is a big deal, and that's all I'm saying about it. So shut up. Stop asking. The new leads are fantastic and integrate very well with the original cast. We have Rey, who is pretty mysterious and our central character. She is great and is given the most to do. I'm excited to see where they take the character in the rest of this trilogy. Her friendship with Finn, you know, the ex-stormtrooper that pissed off all of the racists. Fuck you guys. He's awesome and you guys are dumb and stupid, so shut your mouths. Then we have Poe Dameron, who is our wisecracking pilot type, and he's great and pretty badass. He's pretty much a Han Solo type. I love them all. They're all fucking great. Then we have our central villain in Kylo Ren, who is a bit of a motherfucker that throws temper tantrums, and as has been seen in the trailers, is a Vader fanboy. That's all I can really say, but I liked everything he did, and he's quite menacing. Very integral to the goings-on in the plot. Not just because he's the main villain, but trust me, he's a big deal. The characters all get their time to shine, and the classic characters are as you remember them, except different. They've seen some shit, and have been changed a bit, but the core of their characters are still there. What I'm saying is that I love them all. They're all great, and there are lots of comedic moments, maybe even more than I expected, and that might be troublesome for some people. Oh, and BB-8, you know, the fucking adorable beach ball droid from all of the marketing. He's great, and he has so many great moments. He could have easily been another annoying Jar Jar character, but that's not the case. All of the humor is earned, and it all works. Also done completely with practical effects. The most eye-opening aspect for me were the visuals. They managed to mesh the visuals of the original trilogy with modern effects. They used puppets and animatronics when possible, and it all looked great. And the CG effects were fantastic, and not over the top. It felt like it existed in the same world, as opposed to the prequels that looked like an overdone video game cutscene. Star Wars The Force Awakens gives us a lot to be happy about. It's what we've been waiting for, and I'm glad to say this is the return of Star Wars. It definitely leaves you wanting to know what comes next, and the biggest problem will be having to wait 2 years to find out where the story goes and where in the galaxy these characters end up. The Force Awakens is without a doubt a success. Believe the hype. Bring on Episode 8. Hopefully this didn't suck and you enjoyed my first ever review thing. This is the Cam Wars finale, so I can finally play games that aren't Star Wars. Even though I probably will, because I'm obsessed with Star Wars. As you can see, I made fucking 14 videos of Star Wars. But hey, it's been a ride. Thanks for watching, everyone. Bye-bye.